to share on TED Talk with you is we will explore Jeremy Heimans' TED Talk New Powers. First of all, going to the introduction of the TED Talk. The introduction of the TED Talk is Introduction and Personal Activity Story. Jeremy Heimans opens his TED Talk New Power by sharing his childhood as activist in Sydney, Australia, where he used faxes to campaign against military spending. The Gulf War and nuclear threats, even meeting world leaders and Nobel winners, he illuminiously admits his fax based efforts had bandwidth constraints and failed to achieve major wins, setting up a contrast with modern tools. The NEC dot books the audience, illustrating how limited individual tools are restricted activism, priming viewers for his core thesis on power evolution. Heimans pivots to 11 years old Bia in Rio de Janeiro, who in 2014 used the pressure cooker app to save her school from Olympic parking demolition. Her team created a website, live stream, and test messages. Guardians network thousands signed up, and within 72 hours, media surged, forcing the mayor to halt demolition and promise debates. This story exemplifies new power, speed, and scale for surpassing Haman's Vex era and Spark's reflection. Is it just technology or some deeper? Old power versus new power framework is that I come to understand is teaming with Henry Timms unveils his Harvard Business Review framework. Old power as currency, hoarded by few download model like buying shoe or reading newspapers. New power as current made by many upload model via participation. Examples abound politics, leaderless movements, appending establishments, business thriving without owning property, finance, peer lending, bypassing banks. He stresses new power relies on crowds, empty Facebook without users, mapping to dimensions like held by few versus made by many. Myths of new power debunked. New power is not just a Facebook page. Bashar Assad's page does not make him participatory, nor is inherently good. Crowds are not suited for everything. For example, Heimans jogs against crowdsourced root canals. It is not inevitable backlashes fuel strongman rises, though early models like Tahir scare activists may consolidate power on a steep learning curve. The caveat at nonce, preventing naive optimism and grounding the talk is real world complexities. 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 Early 21st century tensions pit old power values, institution like EU, privacy like Clinton's public-private divide against new worked governance radical, transparency like WikiLeaks. Heimans warns network EU might crowd fairness without formal protections, highlighting trade offs in transparency versus discretion. This section urges audience to recognize these logheads shaping politics and society. A key visual Apple old model, old values, secretive design descends on buyers. Obama campaign, new model, old value in office. No lasting crowd governance. Trump, new tricks like crowd amplification and old I alone can fix it ideology. This matrix provokes self assessment for organizations, revealing dangerous hybrids for new tool with old propositions. It brilliantly simplifies power dynamics for board applicability. Old power entries must occupy themselves, first align actions, values, or face critic takeover. New power ones must cultivate crowds. Communication shifts from sound bites to meme drops, Occupy Wall Street, Black Lives Matter, honor less, adaptable ideas. Fight ISIS with peer memes, nor leave lefts or State Department. Tweets pop, Francis signals new power but must build participatory structures. Platforms like Facebook farm participation ownership, view, view manipulation, while concentrating must reclaim it ends in inspirationally with white Heimans volunteers rescuing amid bombings. Crowdfunded globally shows video of baby rescue. Rescuers later killed child thrives. Final challenge use mobilization for the least powerful. This gift demands ethical deployment. That's it from my side. Did not forget to like and share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, and keep growing. Thank you so very much. This is all about the review of the given TEDx video I have shared. See you in next TEDx video. Till then, bye.